You're here. Very punctual.
Whoa! So, the Groose... Very well. The almighty dragon... Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's... Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty...
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like...
Is that a compliment?
Yeah. I see what I'm missing out on now.
Kinich! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we...
With pleasure, you don't need to...
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, you'll find out soon enough. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects.
Now you shall perish!
Claim these souls!
The dead would blaze in dragon
A bitter pill to swallow. Locked on!
Illusion shattered! Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy.
Don't be ridiculous! Sounds like you...
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses guy!
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's...
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and...
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I said.
Wait. Of course! You're the one behind all the recent abyss...
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner... I spend my time digging for truth and...
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events, so I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over. That would have given me some more time to study. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited... Wait, does that count?
How? You are the worst of the worst! There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord...
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't...
The Abysmal Disorder would suit you better. Can you...
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be... I could never beat you in a straight-up... Do me a favor, and remember how...
Darn! He got away again!
It's all right. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in...
If you say so.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each, even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe, and of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord. Ugh. So what exactly are you—
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly. You.
Paimon heard that those—
Such as a how, what?
Vulture! Vulture! We are the
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's turn fight.
Oh, yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly.
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony. Of course, there's no...
You want me on your team?
Are you ready?
Off we go!
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. But it's been far too long since we've seen a real... Look around you. Can't you see how our...
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Trap.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous flame bearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them. What a surprise! The flying ant has...
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight... See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss it, you have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, you can leave that side of...
Okay, we'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
How are you doing? I'm counting on you. By past fuel and present flame, life marches, my brothers and sisters. The time has come to light the...
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great! All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. You should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Woohoo! We've lit up the... That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from
Paimon can tell. He's huge. Let's...
You've made it at last. You did even better than I...
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the...
There's no need this time.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich! What is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rip?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get...
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by Rift Tap?
No, stop! We can't let that...
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying.
But
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad.
can you promise me that no harm will come?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly...
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You...
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you... Oh no! The device...
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! Ugh.
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He will...
Everyone, out! Now!
Well, it seems there's only one. Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
I'm going in!
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. We can use those against him. Yeah, that's it!
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you. Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He suffered burns on—
Guess that's the best news we could hope. Paimon has to ask. It's every—
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out. Well, we've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when I think their theory makes sense. After all, we've
Wow. So it's made a bit—
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now—
Wow! That's amazing!
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yes, because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appeared, and that fire is what saved the mountain.
Oh! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only— If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we—
Ah, so Kinich then. What? Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahoot?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was
Kinich, when you went into the flames,
intending to what?
to,
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. But now I'm curious.
well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last, and Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tip.
So you've heard that rumor. I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
Well, even if you don't know,
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire,
the Mountain King, then
the core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but it's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain...
all right.
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance but his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just Yeah, I tried communicating with him again.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss. But we saw him come back to his— That was merely one last burst of brain activity. Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets that's why he doesn't have time to chat with—
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for it.
But he ended up being completely useless.
That's on him. It's not your fault.
Friends? But your friendship isn't even... So, promise me. For you?
So, in the end, only poor little Hoonie?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Hoonie. It'll be okay. Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't— Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows... All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know
What?
your extreme...
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the... It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the
Oh, such a nice...
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed...
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right?
Very smart, Huni. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all... She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? Huh?